Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm also doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. And as we are meeting for the very first time, could you tell me something about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Amit Karketta. I'm from Jharkhand. I live in a small city that's called Gumla, and I'm staying here. I'm a school teacher. I teach in a high school. I teach English language. I have completed my bachelor in education in English language, so I'm teaching English in high school. And my hobbies are playing badminton, reading books, watching movies sometimes, hanging out with my friends. So I like doing these kind of things usually. What about you?
Wow, perfect. You work in school, right?
Yeah.
All right. And you're also from my state. So I'm Sufi and connecting to you from Jharkhand, as I said. And by profession, I'm a spoken English trainer and I'm a part time YouTuber as well. YouTube channel name is Sufi Rani, where I upload conversational videos and sometimes solo videos. And apart from this, my hobbies are interacting with various individuals, although I don't get time, hardly I get time for this.
Yeah.
And just like you, I like also playing badminton.
Okay, that's
That's
great.
wonderful. Like you are teaching in school, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm teaching in a school.
Perfect. And how long have you been teaching?
Yeah, I have not been teaching a long time. Right. I just started teaching. It has been only 1 month. I have been teaching only for a month because last month I completed my bachelor in education from Hazaribagh. Like it's not far away from Plamu, maybe like like Plamu is nearby, you
Right.
know.
Correct.
Exactly.
It's not very
So like
far.
I completed my bachelor's from there last month, and because I was free, so I thought maybe I will apply for schools. I applied in Ranchi in multiple schools, and they also called me there, but because my home is in Gumla, so I thought maybe if I
Mm.
start working in Gumla, maybe I can do other things as well as I can help out my parents like with their works. So just I moved to Gumla and staying here teaching students. And like when I get time, I go home and help out my parents with their daily chores. So yeah, these are the things I usually do these days. So like you run
Wow.
a basically institution, right? Like spoken classes. So how long have you been running this class?
Well, I don't own any institute. I'm not teaching offline.
Okay.
I provide online classes. Yeah. So I take class individually.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you teach in an institution. Maybe you are running a spoken class because you
Mhm.
said like you are a English trainer. Usually, like people teach offline, right? So maybe I thought like you have institution somewhere where you are teaching someone. Okay, so you are just like providing one-on-one class, like where you are instructing people how to become fluent, like how to learn language and everything, practicing with them. All these things you maybe do, right?
I upload some conversation on YouTube, like conversational videos. But apart from this, I take paid sessions. Those are one-on-one session, and sometimes I take group sessions as well on weekends. Takes classes from me. On weekends, I ask them to come together, and that's how. When we have conversation in groups, what happens when we have public speaking fear, or little bit we have fear when we talk to many people, right? So I ask everyone, and really we enjoy like a family member, and we'll love it. Everyone, once you start stake sharing each other journey, and every day I try to bring something new, and that's how every weekends I organize group session.
Yeah, that's great. Like technology has made life easier, right? Like for teachers as well, like they
Absolutely.
can connect with the students using mobile phone, computers, and teach them online. Like
Yeah.
I am also planning, like maybe in future I will would be teaching on Zoom call or Google Meet because like this is easier, right? You are sitting at comfort of your home. You
Absolutely.
are just providing them classes, and yeah, it's easier to basically teach students from your home. So maybe I will also gonna use this kind of technology and teach students. And right now I'm
That's
not
great.
yeah, I'm not teaching online right now. I'm just making videos on YouTube, that's all. These days I'm going to school,
So,
and that's what I'm
Okay. You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I have also uploaded that unanswered video, right? You can also check out that video on my channel as well.
Yeah. I would love to. Please send me a link.
What you are asking.
Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah, I was asking, what is group of students do you teach?
Like I teach in school. So yeah, like I usually teach
Mhm.
high school students.
Like
High school, like
9, 10? 9,
yeah,
10?
8, 9, 10th. Yeah, exactly. Like high school students who are appearing for their board exams. Right. So I teach them. And sometimes I also teach spoken, English to some students who come to me to learn
Mhm.
like how, if not especially giving them classes, but like if they need help, any local students, if they need help, like they are preparing for interviews, if they are working on their conversational skills, I just give them some
Mhm.
lessons, some classes, so that they can improve and go for interviews. Like I help them some students as well at home, who are working on their communication skills. That's all. Otherwise I'm totally busy in school, because like 6 hours shift, right? Like in a school, like you have to teach their 6 hours, then come back home. Like it's a really hectic day, but I love teaching them, because like going to school, interacting with the students, and when you see them learning, and it's a great pleasure when you see them growing, see them learning. So I like that kind of feeling. So yeah, I love going to school. Yeah, this is my
Wow.
daily routine these days.
So you always wanted to be teacher, or later you decided that I'll get into this profession?
Initially, when I was in college, I did not think of becoming teacher. I just wanted to have a normal life, right? I just wanted to have a job anywhere, like corporate sector or any government job. If I get one, then that was all
Mhm.
right. Like I wanted that kind of life. But what happened? Like I joined corporate sector. I was working in Amazon. I worked there for 6 months, right? Like it was a good job, comfortable job. You have to. I had to just sit in front of computer, work on computer, but it did not suit me, right? I did not like that job, sitting in front of computer 8 hours a day and talking to clients every day. And there is a set of rules when you are working in a corporate sector. Like you have to reach office at time, you will leave office
Mhm.
from office, like you will just like you are off from office, at exact time. Like if
Exactly.
you go
It's a
to
particular
office.
time. Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Particular time you come back home. So yeah, that was really kind of said, everything was scheduled. Like when you're talking to people, I thought maybe if I am working in international company, I will grow, I will learn some communication skills. But they
Hmm.
provided a set of rules, a script. When you are talking to clients, you just have to read that kind of scripts, and act
Oh,
like you are speaking to them, right? So that I did not like, because there was no growth at all. And I'm not kind of person like sitting in front of computer 8 hours, whole day, and six
mhm.
like days in a week. So it was really hectic. I did not have any social life, I could not spend time with my friends or my family. So yeah, that was the worst job, I can say. For me, like a lot of people are gonna like it. They like, even some of my friends are working, still working, and they are earning a lot of money. But like I did not like at all, like working there. So that was not good for me. And when I was in college, I used to teach few students, and I like that very much. So thought maybe I should go for B.Ed, and went for doing my teacher training and completed, and now I'm teaching.
Oh, wow. You have done your beard as well.
Exactly, yeah. I have done my BA.
That's great. Like I thought you are teaching. You haven't done your beard and all. You have done your beard as well. That's great. So I think it's very easy for you now to work in school, because generally when you are not um when you are not, I think beard, like you haven't done beard, they don't take. But if you have done beard, easily they hire such person, I think. Right?
Yeah,
In
exactly,
school, there's
exactly.
they try all this
Exactly.
requirement of B.Ed. Without B.Ed, they don't hire teachers, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
If you have B.Ed degree, then easily, like, just you have to apply here. If there is any vacancy, they are definitely gonna call you, because there is shortage of teachers usually, like good teachers. So if you are good at your subject, they will give you a call, ask for come for interview, they will, ask you to teach a class. What about your journey? Like, you didn't tell me your journey. Like, how did it started?
How teaching journey.
No, like a learning journey. How did it start?
Mm-hmm. Learning journey, not I think I started after 12, but before this, whenever I would see anyone around me speaking in English, I would feel I wish I could speak like them. I would find this language quite fascinating, and I started learning English. I took lots of classes, but nothing worked for me. Yes, somewhere or the other it helped me, but later I realized it that nobody can help you unless you are not ready to help yourself. So I
Exactly.
started putting effort. I started practicing. Earlier I used to watch videos in Hindi. I thought by watching videos in Hindi, I will be able to speak English, but I was living in an illusion. Later I got to know. I started consuming content, and at the same time, I joined online platform. I remember I had taken the subscription of Joe Stocks. And at that time, I had paid only 229 rupees and
Okay.
229. And that's how I got the platform. They were sending the video and I was practicing. And later, they added a feature where we would able to make conversation, like call. Call actually. I started practicing there. I practiced for 2 hours, 3 hours, and then later I joined some other platform as well for speaking. So spoke a lot, like I practiced a lot speaking, and that's how I become fluent. So I did not do only one thing. Okay, I did I could I did everything, whatever I could do. Okay, listening. I immersed myself completely into English. I started consuming content in English, not in Hindi. I left Hindi completely. I started consuming content in English and started writing every day. I used to write, what did I do today, and I would write everything in English. And then reading, I incorporated later. I added later reading, but when it comes to writing and speaking and listening, I was doing it earlier. So that's how I did it. And now I'm at this stage where I'm able to teach people. Now I teach English. Earlier I used to think, will I ever be? I think I shared in Anand video as well. I
Okay.
used to think, I used to watch Anand videos and I would think, will I ever be able to speak like him confidently? Like this, and I used to think, and now I can talk to anyone confidently, and I'm teaching as well. I'm like
Yeah.
enjoying my journey a lot.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So I hope we'll connect another time and we'll have one more good conversation together.
Yeah. Definitely. I also enjoyed the conversation. Like, it was great talking to you. I did not know like how time passed, right? Like, it has been, as you mentioned, 30 minutes, right? We have been talking to 30 minutes. It's really a good conversation.
2020.
Okay. All
Yes.
right, then. Have a
All
great day.
right. So bye. Have a good
Bye. Have a
evening.
great
Bye.